It is 6:26 right now. For many of Americans entering the workforce, the concept of Social Security sometimes isn't even a consideration these days.
And for those who are projected to be the very last of the people who receive the retirement benefits, there might be some confusion as to how to maximize those benefits.
That's right. Joining us in studio with some ideas, financial consultant Andy Barkate. And I know, Andy, we were just kind of joking in the commercial break that, I'll be one of the last people to actually see Social Security. You're saying it'll probably always be around, just the amount that you receive is going to
I think Social Security will probably always be around, Mike. It's just a matter of, it's not in great shape by any means, but the government will probably tweak it a little bit so it'll always be around for all of us. And now in what fashion and how much we're going to get is always going to be up in the air.
Okay.
But it's important to have Social Security. For most people, it's part of their retirement picture, one of those income streams that we're going to get for both husband and wife. So it's important to understand how the best way is to actuate or to take that, because that's income for life, and it's indexed for inflation.
Okay, so let's just jump into it then and say, when should you start taking Social Security?
Well, it depends.
Okay.
A lot of it depends. You need to understand how it works to a certain degree. You can take Social Security benefits as early as age 62, but that's not your full retirement. You'll take reduced benefits at that point. Now, a lot of people just assume they're going to start taking it as soon as they can, and that might be the best. That might be the best thing for them, without doing some kind of a little analysis and look at some of the methods that can be used to increase income. You may be leaving money on the table.
Okay. So what if you do take it too early?
Well, if you take it too early, let's say for example, your full retirement age, we were just talking about this a minute ago too, is somewhere between maybe 66 to maybe 68 years old. Okay. That's when you get your maximum benefit typically. If you take it early as 62, you're going to get it reduced by 25%. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, if you wait till, let's say, let me give you an example. Let's just say I had 67 and my benefits are $2,000 a month. Okay. My wife can automatically get the spousal benefit, which is half of that, which is another $1,000 a month. Okay. If I were to wait longer, I can wait up to age 70, and my benefits will increase roughly about 8% a year, so it may go up from $2,000 a month to $2,500 a month. So I can wait, if I wait a little bit longer, I get more income. Now, her benefit would also go up also, half of that $2,500. If I were to pass away, her benefit basically goes up to match mine. So she would get the $2,500. Okay. So that's just one of the things you want to think about when you're starting to take those benefits. And longevity has a lot to do with it. If you have, if you're in a family where there's long life expectancy, maybe you want to wait to increase those benefits so you can take higher amounts out longer. Or maybe just the opposite.
Or take it just a little bit later.
Or take it a little bit later. Or maybe even take it earlier if your family history says you maybe don't live the full life expectancy.
And here's something else to consider. Can ex-spouses qualify?
Good point. Yes, they can. If you're divorced, and let's say the spouse hasn't been remarried, even that ex-spouse can qualify for that spousal benefit. That's something, if a lot of people out there that were listening to us probably fit in that situation, you want to know that's going to be part of your scenario when you retire one of these days. Just one of those many pieces of the puzzle. And people out there that we know, Meryl Streep, Bruce Springsteen, George Foreman, they're all turning 62 this year. Okay. Now, they may not need that Social Security like all of us, all the rest of us, but we're all getting there. We're all getting there quicker than we want to believe, except for Christine. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, what's funny too is you were just mentioning the important thing is that even depending on how much money is out there, it's best to try and figure it out so you can maximize how much.
I think you want to look at it. And the Social Security Administration sends out an annual statement, and it's important to read it. Most people look at it, look at the top line, toss it in a drawer. Read it, and you'll see that it'll give you ideas at different ages what your benefits will be. Okay. So you can kind of use that when you're doing your retirement projections as income, how much you're going to be getting.
Okay. All right, perfect. Andy, thank you as always.
My pleasure.
My case, just save. Just save now.
All right.